Hello, this is Greg Brzezinski for Beardbrand, and today I want to talk to you about the three things that people most commonly ask about my beard, and one of them I take offense to. So I've been sporting a beard for almost 4 years, and in that time period, people have asked me questions about my beard, and a couple of the questions come up all the time. And as a beardsman, you may get the same questions. The number one question, whether it be on social media, on Instagram, or whether it be in person, is how long did it take you to grow that beard? And I think that when most people say that, they're thinking that it takes more time than in reality that it actually does. And I think people think, oh, what is that, a year? And I don't think most people have a clue, until you grow a beard, how long it takes to grow a beard. And I have to tell you that until I grew a beard, I really didn't know that your beard hair grows at about the same rate as your hair on your head, which is about 1/2 inch a month. So most guys, I don't think, know that. And so when they ask how long it takes to grow, they don't have a clue. And so when I answer that it takes 5-6 months to get a beard this length, a lot of them are shocked because they're thinking that it's a year. So that's the number one question. This happens, as I said, on social media, but this actually happens in person, and it happens in person quite a lot. Number two question that people ask, and this is primarily on social media, and people ask me how to accelerate the growth of your beard. And this is generally coming from guys who are probably 18, 19, 20 years old. And they have maybe new growth on their faces for the first time. And you might be one of those guys who are in the younger age. According to Wikipedia, beard growth can start anywhere pre or right on the onset of puberty, anywhere from 12, 13 years of age. But most guys start getting facial hair at about 15 years of age. Primarily, most guys get a mustache first, goatee, sideburns come in, and on most guys, the area connecting sideburns to the goatee on the front of the beard is what comes in last. And that has been my experience with growing a beard. The question really is, how do I accelerate the growth of my beard? And a lot of them propose to me, I'm using beard oil. Will that help my beard to grow faster? And at that age, or at any age, beard oil is not going to help your beard to grow faster, or is it going to help promoting follicle growth where you currently have no hair coming in. When you have a longer beard, beard oil, beard balm, or any kind of moisturizer that you put on your beard can help prevent breakage. And so ultimately you can make your beard look thicker, but it's not adding new hairs. So that's one of the, I think, a misconception that a lot of guys who are starting out in a beard journey have in their heads, that using beard oil or using castor oil or using a number of other oils on their face will promote beard growth. And it really doesn't. Recently I did a poll on Instagram, and I asked guys when their beards stopped growing. And of course it varied a fair amount, but what kept coming up is a marker of about 25 years of age to about 35 years of age. There were guys who were still waiting for their beards coming in at those ages, and guys who continued to grow well after 35. But I would say about 80% of the guys fell into that range of between 25 and 35 when they sensed that their beard growth was slowing down or stopping, meaning that is your mature beard. It doesn't mean that it's not going to continue to grow and that you might continue to get hairier as you get older. So if you're 18 years old, 20 years old, waiting until you are 25 to 30 years old can seem like an eternity. But believe me, it goes fast. So be patient and wait. The third question, and this is the one I take offense to because it's really personally related to me, and it's because people have seen some of my pictures on social media when I was, for example, this picture where I am 30 years old and I have a very small goatee, thin mustache, thin goatee, no sides. And that was the extent of the hair that I could grow at the age of 30. Compared to the other picture, which was taken a couple of years ago, which shows basically the beard that I have now. And so people say, Now, how did that happen? I represent that guy who is in the small percentage of guys whose beards continue to grow significantly after the age of, say, 35, the top end of the guys on my survey. I continue to see that growth from 35 to 45 to 55, although it was very slow for me. And you might be that guy. I'd say it probably represents, on my survey, nothing scientific here. This represents about 200 people who answered my survey question. But it represents, about 20% of the guys continue to see significant growth in thickness, fullness of their beard past the age of 35. So there is hope for people, especially if you have a thinner beard or a beard that has patches when you were in your 30s, 35s, that it may continue to fill in. So related to that, what can you do to put on your beard, put on your face to encourage beard growth? And as I said, putting beard oil on, balm, is not going to encourage follicle growth. You can take there are vitamins that you can take to encourage beard growth. It's not 100%, and it's a very slow process for some people. It can help. It's not the overnight treatment that I think a lot of guys are looking for. So beards take patience. Beards take time. So if you're going to take that route of taking vitamins to promote beard growth, it's also going to take time to do that. There are some topical things that you can put on your face. We've done videos here before. They're not recommended or approved for beard use, but those can promote beard growth. That brings me to my third question. When they see those pictures, people say, oh, suddenly you have a beard. Part of the suddenly is I've never gotten past the 30-day marker with my beard. And so I think I probably could have sported a beard at about 50. I was not confident enough or patient enough to let it grow long enough to fill in the thinner patches that I have on the where my sideburns connect actually with my goatee. But people have asked me just outright if I'm using products like Rogaine, or what am I putting on my beard, or what have I put on my beard in the past 3 or 4 years to encourage beard growth. And somewhat offended by that, because I've been very transparent about the fact that my beard has taken a long time to grow in over the course of my adult life, going from about 17 to just shy of 57 years old. So if it's taken me 40 years to grow this beard, which still isn't completely as full as I would like it. Like I said, I have a medium textured beard. I have some thinner patches. So if I was taking a product, I would hope that it would fill in evenly. And of course, I'm not doing that, and it hasn't. So that's one thing that does kind of offend me, and it's a common question that people ask me, especially on social media. No one has asked that to my face. Like as I've been walking down, those are mostly positive, or people want encouragement. But on social media, people will ask me what products, and typically, am I using more of a pharmaceutical product to encourage the beard growth? So I just want to go on the record and say I am not. I haven't. And I'm pretty content with what I have. We want to encourage people to be content with what you have. What can be helpful sometimes is watching the live stream where we give style consultations related to people's beard growth and hair styles. The beard growth, I think, is really helpful to see those pictures, to see guys just like you. And I think you can see other guys who look like you, have the same type of beard growth that you have, and seeing what, let's say, experts in Jack or some of the other guys, Sylvester, talking about how they can wear that style beard to its best advantage. So once again, encouraging you to rock the beard that you have, wear it to its best advantage. Sometimes that might be shorter than you'd like, and be patient to wait for your beard to come in. So am I ultimately offended? I don't think anyone's been particularly nasty or called me a liar or anything like that. I think it takes me back a little bit and makes me think, is it all of the sudden? And I know that it isn't all of a sudden that I have this beard. So comment below and tell us if there are questions that you get about your beard that are different from these, and how you deal with them, and if there are questions that you get that you take offense to. Until we meet again, beard on.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.